Today I bring you this quality PU match. This is actually a really good one. With I was trying to build around Drampa. I'm using Sableye to counter primarily Primeape and just pretty much all the fighting types, except it doesn't really do a good job against Girder. But other than that, his team is very interesting. The biggest problem, I mean, I'll give a spoiler. The biggest problem on his team is freaking Victory Bell. But I actually didn't think about this until in the match. But other than that, Silverleaf Fairy is really a burden to my team. I did know that, so I wanted to whittle that away. Other than that, those were the two things I was looking out for. Auroras can also be very troublesome late game, and just all throughout the game too. If it's Specs or something very threatening. But other than that, this was very well played. Let's get into this. I'm gonna lead off Sableye. Actually, just in case of the Frostlass for Spikes to taunt it. He actually goes Silverleaf Fairy right away. So he switches out predicting the Will-O-Wisp, and I go for it. Goes right into Victory Bell. Well, I'm going to go right into Drampa predicting the Leaf Storm or something, but he predicts that and goes for the Sludge Bomb and gets the poison. So that nullifies my Drampa right off the bat. I go into Hitmonchan just to take the Sludge Bomb, and that also does a hefty chunk. So Life Orb Victory Bell looking scary. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here. I get the crit, which it doesn't matter as you'll see, but it does suck that I got the crit. He goes to the parting shot on my Lantern, goes right back into Victory Bell. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go into Pharisee to take the grass move. He shows me Energy Ball. I'm like, oh my goodness, this thing probably has HP Fire. This thing is looking like a threat. So I protected just to scout the HP Fire. He does indeed have it. So I'm gonna switch and to Lantern. He goes for the Strength Sap, knowing I'm not going to stay in, so he's just going to get some health back. That's a good play. I'm going to switch into Drampa, predicting the Energy Ball, and I mean, I don't really, there's nothing Drampa can do at this point. So, but I'm going to switch into Pharisee, predicting the Sludge Bomb, just I may as well, use the burn turns. I'm going to protect just to, get some burn, because I'm also just thinking about this Victory Bell. I'm like, this thing is just crazy. I was not expecting this, so I fought the Drampa. He won it fair and square. I thought it was interesting that hidden power didn't even kill. It only did 13%, but the poison takes me out. Now I'm going to go into Persian, threaten the Dark Pulse, but I am going to Parting Shot out. He goes into Silverly. I really have nothing to take this on, so I go into Sableye to try and burn it. Actually, no, I just go for the Nightshade, predicting him to go into Persian. He goes into Persian this time, so yeah, so I can't really do much to Persian, and I don't want to stay in. So I go into Lantern. He goes back into Victory Bell, and this is just so annoying. But I predict him not to go for the Energy Ball, and I'm gonna Volt Switch. That was a risky play because this thing could probably one shot that thing. But yeah, I'm gonna threaten the Dark Pulse again, and I know he wants the Victory Bell, so I'm just gonna Parting Shot again. Um, Going to Lantern. He's gonna set up the nasty plot. Interestingly, I Volt Switch. I'm like, okay, I know this can do nothing to Hitmonchan, no matter what set it is. I'm like, oh my god, did he really go for the Z Dark Pulls at +1? No, he's gonna heal his Silverleaf Fairy. That's why the crit didn't matter at all. So it's an interesting play to heal him at that point. But Silverleaf Fairy, as you can see, if you look at my team, he really does take on pretty much anything on my team one-on-one. Except Ferroseed. But that okay, I didn't say anything about that. I was in Hitmonchan. He predicts me to go to Ferroseed and goes to the Flamethrower. And now, granted, it probably was the safer play to just go to Lantern, but I didn't want to take that multi-attack, take like 30%. So I went into Ferroseed, and he predicted that. And that was just crazy. And I didn't even want to go for the Protect. I just wanted the hard switch to Lantern. He goes for the Parting Shot. So this is why I love Lantern. If you can't tell, just the slow Volt Switch out is just excellent for momentum. Yeah, Lantern finds its way onto a lot of my teams. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, I believe. No, I actually go for the Stone Edge, predicting that guy to come back in. Going to Lantern this time, and he goes for the multi-attack. That's what I was talking about, 34% for switching into Lantern. Now, Lantern is bulky, but man, doesn't like to take a hit like that for no reason. And especially, yeah, that sucks that Lantern is my best option for that guy. So he's definitely going to switch out here. I'm going to go for the Parting Shot. So I'm threatening a lot with Persian, but I'm just Parting Shotting out. He goes for the multi-attack, interestingly enough, and I'm a Nightshade. And now I'm like, okay, now he's going to predict me to go for the Will-O-Wisp and go into Persian. So I'm just going to go for the Nightshade again. He does, actually. And I'm like, you know what? What is this guy going to do to me? I'm just going to Nightshade something again, and I'm able to get the Persian. I will take that trade because I'm at 25%. I have Pranks to recover. He goes into Frostlass. I have Lantern to take this on. Ice Beam is actually going to do more than I thought it would. Um, But again, I just get the slow volt switch out. Lantern is putting in work this game. I'm gonna go into Hitmonchan like just drain. This is the no. I don't drain, but I keep predicting the Silvally to come in, and I go for the Stone Edge. So that's awesome on me. He goes for the flamethrower again. Like what a boss, man! Like who does that? Like goodness, yeah. I said sheesh in the chat. Like sheesh. He goes for flamethrower. And no, this guy just. It seemed like he knew what I was gonna do. So I take out the Silvally with a Thunderbolt. I go into Persian. Wait, when did I go into Persian? So I take him out with a Thunderbolt. Oh, then he goes into Electros, and I just wanted to scout to see what he was gonna do. So I went for the Dark Pulse. He shows me Drain Punch. I'm like, goodness gracious, and so I'm gonna Parting Shot go into Lantern because other than Giga Drain, he can't really touch Lantern, like that does nothing. I believe I Volt Switch again, but unfortunately I'm faster than him. I predicted him to go for Giga Drain, but he actually has Drain Punch and Knockoff. Um, wait. I'm actually curious to see if he's gone for Volt Switch yet. I forget, but so I'm gonna Drain Punch this time. He goes into Frost Blast, but I take the Ice Beam and go for the Stone Edge. That was awesome. So he goes into Victory Bell. I'm gonna fodder Sableye at this point, but he actually goes to the Strength Sap. That's interesting. So now I get to go for the Taunt before I die, which is pivotal. Like that is just so important because why is that important? Let's find out why that's important. Because I'm gonna go into Persian, threaten the Dark Pulse. I probably go for it. No, I go for the Z Parting Shot into my Hitmonchan because Hitmonchan's at 2%. And if you look at the rest of his team, especially Electros at minus 2, I don't know why I went for the Stone Edge. Oh, predicting the hard switch into Victory Bell. But he goes into it now, goes for the Strength Sap, and I'm going to hit the Stone Edge, I believe. I don't get the crit, but it does 33% now. He's going to attack. Yeah, and I'm going to go for the Stone Edge again. Um, and, well, oh my goodness, look at this. So now he knows I can take him out with the Mach Punch, and he goes into Auroras, interestingly. I don't know why, I guess the snow, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to be alive after this. Hitmonchan is MVP. So I take him out. He doesn't have Ice Shard. I don't even know if that gets Ice Shard. I could have Drain Punched now that I think about it. And that was a weird double switch. I don't know what he was thinking with this double switch. Maybe he thought I wouldn't get enough to live the hail and then he would clean with Electros. But I don't think Electros would be able to beat Lantern and Persian. From this point I pretty much won once he didn't attack the Sableye. Like once I switched into Sableye and he went for the whatever it was, the Strength Sap. I think from that point he lost, but man, I feel like he outplayed me so much in this game. Like he just predicted the heck out of me, and somehow I came out on top. I think it might have been the end game misplays by him, or just the end game me playing it right, or like all of his predictions versus like my couple pivotal predictions. But yeah, the Electros could not beat the team, and yeah, that was weird. The weirdest part to me was that he doubled, like he switched into Electros on the down, and then he doubled into Victory Bell in the hail, and it died from the hail and the burn. So that, I don't know, that's just weird to me. But either way, this was an excellent match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed playing this. I enjoyed watching this match over again. This was about a month ago, but still, this is just I love this match. All right, I hope you guys loved it too. Goodbye.